3 months after Russia's large-scale invasion of Ukraine began, the Russians have failed to achieve their objectives. U.S. officials now expect a war of attrition, with neither side capable of a decisive military breakthrough. How the war will conclude remains unclear. On February 24, Russian forces invaded Ukraine from the north, including from Belarus, from the south out of Crimea, and from the east. The multiple axes of attack suggested that the Russian military to quickly capture the capital of Kyiv, depose the democratically elected government, and occupy perhaps as much as the eastern two-thirds of Ukraine. The Russians failed. Their forces reached the outskirts of Kyiv but retreated at the end of March. The Russian armies thrust toward Odesa bogged down around Mykolaiv after 3 weeks. In May, Russian forces attacking Kharkiv, Ukraine's second-largest city and located just 25 miles from the Russian border, were pushed back, having entered only the city's outskirts. The Russian military finally secured control over Mariupol in mid-May, when the last Ukrainian forces surrendered after a valiant resistance. Weeks of indiscriminate Russian shelling and bombing have left Mariupol, a predominantly Russian-speaking city where almost half of population was ethnic Russian, absolutely devastated. Following their retreat from Kyiv and northern Ukraine, Russian forces have concentrated on the Donbas region in eastern Ukraine. After 6 weeks, they have made some progress but at considerable cost against determined Ukrainian defenses. Military analysts ponder whether the Russian army will soon become a spent force, exhausted by heavy casualties, high equipment losses, poor morale, and weak logistics, and incapable of mounting another major offensive operation. The Kremlin's decision not to declare a full mobilization makes it difficult for the Russian military to replace combat losses. U.S. officials see Russian President Vladimir Putin stubbornly digging in, discern no negotiating path in the near term, and expect a war of attrition, with the sides slugging it out but neither able to score a convincing victory. Looking forward, Ukraine appears to have already won in one sense. Virtually no one believes the Russian military capable of taking Kyiv and occupying 1/2 to 2/3 of the country. Ukrainians are returning to the capital, and life there has begun to take on an air of normalcy. However the war concludes, an independent and sovereign Ukrainian state will remain on the map of Europe.